Well, it's 7:30 in the morning here in Kinlaig, Scotland, Highlands Fishing Expansion Farming Simulator 25. It's the end of November. We're out at the aquaculture, well, early this morning. Late last night into early this morning, pulled in about 300,000 pounds. Didn't quite make a million, which is a little disappointing. I wanted to get up to a million. Yeah, there's a bit of work we got to get done today. I don't know how much daylight we're going to have. I'm going to get my coffee and we'll get on it. I'm going to slip out the back, I think. We don't hardly ever go out this way. I think we've got stuff loaded up for us, ready to go, so we're gonna get on it. We got silage to sell. I gotta remember that since the New Holland's off of here, that I still need to hook it up to the forage wagon. Let's get that open. I think that's got packed onions in it, 20,000 liters. We'll have to see how many more we were able to get packed. And then the lodge build needs some lumber. I am not crazy about how high that center of gravity is on the Unimog here, but let's get this over there first thing, just because they're waiting on it. Otherwise, they're not going to get as far. I just got to be careful and not make any sharp turns. We should be okay. Be nice to get that road done today, but I don't know if we're gonna have time for that. Priorities, I think we need to spray. We need to spread lime up on the grass field, and we need to spray fertilizer up there as well. Get that grass growing good over the summer. Have it summer, the winter. It'll be nice and green. Oh, I want to go up and show you the bale stack. I think I got it squared away, but we'll talk about it more when we get up there. See, next month is the best month for flowers. And I think our, what do you call it? The shipping container up there is completely full. It holds like 50 pallets, and it's got 50 in it. The van is up there to try and do the deliveries, but it, I don't know what the deal is, if it's because I got the weights, realistic weight limits, but it only puts in a couple hundred liters of flowers all it wants to put in there. So that doesn't seem quite right. Wind up. It would be nice. It would be nice to get the road built up through here, just so I know how I want to get to, and be consistent about how we drive through these woods. Oh, it'd be nice to get down to the other woods and get that. Get those stumps ground out of there, get the trees planted. Alright, here we go. Wait, back up just there. That should be good right there. Took it. Oh, what do we got going in here? Looks like we got a foundation. You know, that would have been good for like a castle stone delivery thing, but... Alright, that's all it needed. We got no idea what it's going to want for the next step after this. So. Sell the silage. That's definitely not the way we came up. I guess we'll check on the hay. Still there. Great demand for something at Logistics Center Railroad. I have figured out a way to kind of do that a little easier. They slipped a change in on this. During one of the updates, you can actually go into your prices menu and you can switch it to the sell points, which is how it used to be back in FS19. It used to be listed by sell points, and then you would figure out prices in there. It was a little more convoluted, and because there's so many more products, I think that's probably... Whoa. Okay. Probably the way they changed it. So they gotta find a place to put this out of the way. Which a lot of times is easier said than done. I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll take the silage right away, and then we'll come right back and we'll take the packaged onions and get them delivered, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do from there. I think right here I'll leave room to get to. Now I'm going to want to spray. I'm going to need to get that fertilizer. It's not going to be a good spot to park. Right in front of the lizard dragon, maybe? So yeah, let's go sell a couple of things and then start doing some farming. Animal dealer is still the best. So look at the bottom. Hit triangle to show stations. And then, what was it? Logistics Center Railroad. And then, let's see. Oh, there's so many products nowadays. We're looking for blue. There it is. Hay pellets. Yeah, we don't have that. Hey, let's see if we can get up to 1 million. I don't... Oh, with the packaged onions, we might. We'll talk again, and we'll see if I'm a millionaire. Okay, it's just after 9:30. We're arriving here at the windmill. I'm gonna just go ahead and open that up. We're gonna get this loaded up with flour to start selling in December. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do the rest of the onions though. We're almost out of oats. I think I have more oats. Oh, barley's not running? No, it's running. I have more oats too. So I got the van here I can take, but the shipping container's got 50 pallets in it already. And then we got these here. This is gonna be a lot of money. A lot of money. And then I got, what, another 3 over here. This is making us some bank. So the van here, I don't know what the deal is on it. Let me hop in. See, I got 1%. I got 225 liters of flour, and I'm supposedly full. I'm not quite sure what that deal is on that. So I got the partial pallet over there. I can't put any more in. I don't know if that max is where the max is or not. Let me turn my lights on. Let's pull over here. I don't remember how exactly I have this set, so I don't remember how to do anything on this. That's the back door. All right, we'll open the back door and see if we can see. Okay, I can't fill anymore here. So I'm gonna do real quick is I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna turn off the weight limits. See what happens. So I turned off the trailer fill limit, so you can see the thing went away. See if we can put more in here. It doesn't want to. Doesn't seem to want to. Help menu. It doesn't give me an option to fill again. So maybe it's a setting on the van. I don't know. So what I'll do is I'm just going to head back to the farm in the van. Maybe we'll take a look at the configuration of this thing and the customized menu and see if maybe there's something we need to change, make it more useful. I don't know. If you know how this thing works, let me know what I'm doing wrong. I mean, I'll play around with it some more and try and figure it out, but we don't want to waste too much time on it right now. It's what, almost 10 o'clock in the morning. We've got a bit of farming we need to do. The grass field, I think, is the #1 priority. Then after that is cutting the grass in the margins around the field over at Southside, which is what I'm trying to force myself to call the other collection of farm buildings. I think I have this van updated to the latest version, so yeah. I did try and watch, who was it? Looney Farm Sim guy or something. He was talking about it when it first came out. I tried to understand how it worked, and I don't think I do. It does seem to behave a little weird. I've applied all the updates, so I would think if it's not the way it was intended, it would have been fixed by now. So I just don't understand how it's intended to work. What we'll do is we'll drop what flour we have off at the bakery here in Spruce Bridge, and then we'll be ready to, see if we can make it work properly again. Maybe if I change the capacity to the slightly ridiculous, not the completely ridiculous, but the slightly ridiculous. I think he had a problem with like weight. he was putting rice saplings in, and it was so heavy the van wouldn't even move. So, I don't know. We'll play around with it and see if we can get it to work. Probably off camera later in the day or tonight, once it's dark and we really can't see much. But this would be nice for delivering flour to the different bakeries. The only problem is can't control a pallet at a time. So I was expecting maybe, there we go, that to come up. That was not much, but it's okay. All right, we're gonna be back to the farm. We're gonna figure this out later. It's getting very crowded by the farmhouse, isn't it? Well, we want to get a lime. So I'll have to pull the forage wagon out to get to the lime spreader. I guess I could park this over kind of in front of this building. And we'll figure that out later. Oh, the lime spreader's over here. I gotta move this trailer. We just have a lot of equipment. I think that's something I'm gonna try and do off camera. Soon as well. I've talked to the biogas plant about storing some stuff down there over the winter. I think the beet harvester, which is in the shed right in front of me there with our shop in it, the beet harvester, and then the onion, I don't know if it's really the harvester, the one that lifts it back over there, will be also the potato harvester, same. If you just switch like the head on it. Okay, we're pretty full of lime. So that should be pretty good. Let's run up to the grass field. I don't know if we used this one up there before or not. I don't know. I think the lime up there, the pH is quote unquote okay. We want it to be good or perfect, I think, would be best. So that's what we'll do. Let's get up there. Why we were trying to get the bales cleared off of there yesterday so that we could get up here. Now I had some issues with the bale stack thing. I think I shot bales all over the place. They exploded. I don't know if I got them all collected back up. I think so. But who knows, we may find bales in the woods here. Whatever. So I was able to get in and delete it. Oh, that's weird. That's unusual. That's strange. So I got 28 out of 62 in here. I don't think that's right. I must have lost some bales. I have to pull up the help so I can. This thing, I tell you, Where is it? Over here. That's, oh my God. The thing's not showing up to, there it is. Wait. No. The command is not showing up to, something came in. No, it's down in the lower right. Okay, I thought I had it fixed. It doesn't appear like it is. Now it's not showing up. You should have like a circle open closed door on each side. On this side it's supposed to be for the cover, which is obviously glitching a little bit. And then on this side it's whether you can visibly see the bales or not. I'm not seeing it come up under advanced controls. That's kind of annoying. I can get them out, I think. Can I? Oh, there. I can get them out. I got 28 in here. I think there should have been more. I must have lost some. But I was able to get in. Let me pull up that. I was able to go into demolition mode and delete it when I was over on that end. So I can get rid of it. I did get rid of the two that I had overlapping and then replaced it with that hay one. I really want to like this mod. It's just not behaving the way I want it to. Oh well. The pH is bad. So it's okay to bad. So yeah, we're definitely going to use this. Let's make sure we are on automatic application rate. We are. Should I leave that open? I don't think I need to. I'll worry about the oh, got pores up here. Is that a bale or a bush? It's a bush. A bush bale. Let's go ahead and pull up the steering assist. Get the lime spread on here. That's the lime spread. There's, I don't know why, a couple of spots here. See if we can get them all. There's the other one right there. Yep. We'll go ahead and turn it off. Get rid of the lines. I'm just disappointed this mod's not working better for me. I'm gonna hop out and look at it again. But what you should have I had the help open, didn't I? Do it again. Somewhere over here there was like a circle that was open closed door. It would be the bales visible or not, and then over on this side there was another one, and that would put the tarp on and off. For some reason neither of them are popping up right now. And then this wasn't here when I put these in here, and I lost some bales somehow. Probably when I deleted, I thought I took them all out. I don't know. But I was thinking about going to this full time, rather than stacking in the bale shed down there. But now I don't know. Get back up here and spray that. I think I still have herbicide in there, so I'm gonna have to empty that out. While I'm on this, why don't I run out, see how many onions we've produced, and also swing by where I can see the preserved goods, because I haven't looked at that today, but I think we cleared it out last night. Yeah, nothing there right now. Got some lumber being produced. Yeah, what I was thinking is, okay, I got like 4. Because these bales just kind of get all sloppy, I thought that bale stack mod would be good, and then maybe I could put a fish food production in here. Getting tired of going out to the aquaculture. If we could get a fish, I don't know if we could produce enough to keep up with both the young fish breeding and the offshore aquaculture, though. still need to go out there regularly. Where can I park out the way? Probably nowhere. Yeah, we've still got the herbicide in here, so we'll get that out. Swap it over for fertilizer. Let's see, this holds 1200. What's up? What's in this? 124. So here's the thing, if I fill up with this one, that way I consolidate all my herbicide into one. Does it pop out behind, or there we go. That worked out great. Put in the fertilizer we had before. That's probably enough. I'll probably have to pull up the field info, the help menu. I keep saying this. I gotta hook up the farm stick so I can just one button it and I don't have to go in and edit the menu stuff out, just because I like to keep my videos clean. I hope you can appreciate the time and effort that I put into editing to kind of minimize the amount of menu interaction. If you're here to learn how to play the game, I apologize that I do take that out, but kind of want more of a seamless cinematic experience is what I would prefer to be putting out. Not necessarily a game tutorial, but let's see. It's still that way. Alright. It's something like L1 square, but I'm not sure. L1. Oh, I gotta be on the tractor. There we go. No, it's R1. No, L1, R1 square. And then unfold. This won't take long. Whole time lapse it anyway. Dang boars. Alright, I think I got the crop sensors turned off. Folding it up. I guess I gotta make sure the lines are gone too. And this should all be good to go. pH value perfect, nitrogen value perfect, so we should get a lot of bales off of here. Hopefully we won't lose them again. I don't know why. Why are you? I don't know. I do not know. There's a lot of things I want to get done, but I don't think we're going to have the daylight to get it all done. So I think the next thing is to go grab the mower, the forage wagon, and the New Holland and head over and cut the grass. Wow, this is kind of heavy in the back. Cut the grass over. Around the fields over at Southside. There we go. One of my tires was in the ground, my right rear. I think from when we bounced. It's kind of strange. My neighbor is trenching in his backyard, and I swear it sounds like he's in the next room. Oh yeah, this vegetable harvester would be... Got a lot of equipment I'd love to store somewhere else. Or we need another building, which could indeed be the case. Let's see, can we get more silage additive? I did go buy some. I gotta drive out of here a little straighter, don't I? The steering rear axle, you gotta be careful. The day looks really nice. I'd like to get these fields cultivated over here, but I don't think it's gonna happen. This is like completely, yeah. You gotta be careful with this steering axle again. I think I can do it without taking off the loading wagon. Should probably fold up the mower though. Alright. Got it. So we're going to head over to Southside, and we're going to cut and collect the grass around the fields. It shouldn't take terribly long, but the idea is to get as much into the silage bunker as possible before we sheet it. There wasn't a car coming. There always is when you don't look and you pull out. It always happens that way. Alright, we don't need that on. I think the road's going to be a task for December. And the construction down at the by the railroad line probably be another task for December. We put in the facility down there to do wood pellets. We can probably also do like straw or hay pellets maybe. I guess we'd have to look and see how much money we're pulling in. I think I'll just start at this field since it's the furthest one up here. It's the first one we're coming to. Might be best. I don't expect to get a ton off, but we could probably fill this one time, maybe. I guess we'll go downhill. It's gonna be tough to get in here, isn't it? And then steer around. There we go. Those steering axles are nice if you realize you have them. When you forget, that's when it can become problematic. Alright. We're going to run around these 3 fields. We're going to put it into the clamp here. Hopefully everything will be fine. I forgot to turn on the forward wagon. Okay, drop that down. We should be good now. Switch back to that so I can drop it at the appropriate time. It's okay.
Said he's lost goodbyes, headed for that southern land. Oh, Scotland, oh, Scotland. Though we live oceans apart, there will always be a piece of my heart that I leave behind in Scotland. When they sailed to Port Melbourne, John stood a proud young man. Like a Fletcher's feather guards an arrow, his heart leading straight for the Highlands. Closest he could find of what he left behind, it's what cleanliness came to be. Oh, Scotland, oh, Scotland. Though we live oceans apart, there will always be a piece of my heart that I leave behind in Scotland. And land to his beautiful bride was how he danced before Queen Victoria. Instead of digging for gold, he had a merchant smile and sold supplies to the miners. And then he turned his hand to work in the land. And his beloved Ferndale, home to all his children, and the pride of his tartan continues to be handed down. Many generations later, I find myself upon his shores. I paint the picture of a stranger, and it feels like I'm coming home. From Kenbucket and Glenorchy, Glencoe and a Callander, I feel it coursing from our veins. Oh, Scotland,
filled it roughly 1.5 times. It's almost 4 o'clock now. Try and get out of the field without hitting the posts too much. It's not gonna work, is it? No. No. Let me back out. That'll probably work best. Minimal amount of driving over the crops. Alright. Let me hop out. Close this gate. We'll get the rest of this into the clamp. I'll come back over later and roll it out. Actually, I should buy that other roller. Is it still at the store? It's only like 10,000 pounds. It would probably be worthwhile. That way I wouldn't have to move them back and forth between the two, but what are the chances are it's still available? Probably not great. Well, let me check on my phone here online and see if it's still available. No, it's gone. There is an electric truck. I don't think the full-size trailers are just, they aren't good for this map. I've never had an electric truck before. Oh, it's 70. Yeah. No, thanks. Run back to the farm. We need to take the seed drill back over there and get it cleaned up and do some maintenance on it also. If I got a little bit of daylight left, what I'd like to do is get over and grab the cultivator. See how much more of those fields we can get cultivated. I don't think, is there anything else we need to do? Onions. If I could load up onions, what could I put it on? I parked the box truck up at the windmill so we can get it loaded tonight. Let's see. Bale trailer's got bales on it. The forestry trailer, I could put it on there, I guess, and take it with the, well, I only had like 4, maybe I could put that on the, put it in the back of the Lizard Dragon, maybe. I could fit probably 6 in there. Yeah, I'm thinking about all the stuff I need to do off camera. before tomorrow. Hopefully compact and blanket the silo. Got to refill the silage trailer. Can I crank around and get this parked? Maybe. It's getting crowded over here again. I'm trying to decide whether I want to store the vegetable harvester. I think I can keep it here. But I definitely want to store the beet harvester. Got to get it tight to the wall if we can. I'm not getting any closer, am I? I'm just gonna leave that right there. I'll mess around with it maybe a little bit later, or maybe that's all right. We'll grab this, take that over to the other farm, but before I lose daylight, I want to try and get at least one more section of the field cultivated. The other one will probably end up having to leave for tomorrow. Or even later. We need to run out to the lodge build too soon to see what more needs to be done out there. It's just too much, isn't it? Let me knock this out. Gosh, I don't know. How are we doing on time? Probably not great. I know we're doing a lot of time lapses though, but I don't know if that'll really help us that much. As late in the day as it is right now. See if I can just go about halfway. Let's go right to here. Maybe that'll be correct. I know we're late in the day. I think we're going to lose light. It's going to not be a whole lot of fun to watch here pretty quick. I'm going to just go ahead and say, hey, thanks for hanging out with me here in Kinlaig, Highlands Fishing Expansion Farming Simulator 25. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. If you don't subscribe yet, why not? It don't cost nothing. If you do subscribe, double check, make sure you're still subscribed. I'm losing subscribers. Either you're not liking it, or YouTube's just doing their thing.
GMNGjoy.